What's up, guys? Welcome to NFD TV Canes all day. If you're rocking with the UD, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss out on a video. Listen, we got ourselves a defensive coordinator. Jake PYBURN, he chooses his school, and we got to talk about SHEMAR STEWART. All that and more. Let's get it. Big shout out to the sponsor of this video, the Patreon Squad, aka the Cane Gang. If you want to become a member of the Cane Gang, get signed up today for extra content. Link in the description and in the pinned comment. Let's get it. Now, right there, guys, you see the headline of the day, of the night. Miami football, Kevin Steele hired as the new Miami Hurricanes defensive coordinator under Mario Cristobal. Now, the first thing, we're going to talk about Kevin Steele, but this was big. This was big because tomorrow is National Signing Day, and we're going to talk about SHEMAR STEWART, but one of the biggest question marks about SHEMAR STEWART was if he doesn't come to Miami, one of the reasons would be because he doesn't know who the defensive coordinator is. Well, look at this. A day before he decides if he's coming to Miami, Texas A&M, or Georgia, look what happens. Kevin Steele is hired as Miami's defensive coordinator, and I think this is a good hire. Now, we got to remember, guys, there's no perfect candidate. There's no perfect candidate. I was a big fan of Derek Mason. I was a big fan of Doug Belk. Kevin Steele is a guy that I like a lot as well. When you look at his resume, we're getting a guy with a lot of experience, a guy with head coaching experience, a guy that has been in college football for a while. As I mentioned earlier, he took time off last year to refresh and to get things right. He's been with good programs, Clemson, Auburn, coached in the SEC. He's recruited well, and we just took him from Maryland. I didn't know who our defensive coordinator was going to be. I honestly did not know. Name Kevin Steele is one that I'm happy with, and I'm going to keep the same energy as I have with the position hires that we have made, right? It is a wait-and-see game. I'm not going to crown Kevin Steele the king of defensive coordinators. I got to wait till he gets in, and then I will judge it. But what have I said about the other hires? I am happy with this decision that Mario has made. I am happy with this. Let me know what you guys think. Are you happy? Are you excited? Do you think we could have done better? You let me know in the comments, and let's talk about the rest of these stories that we got. Jake PYBURN, 3-star defensive end who was brought on the scene by Minnesota. Then Miami brought him up, and now he ends up today with the Florida Gators. Now, this is something that's tough because at one point I was for sure this guy was going to be Miami. It was between Miami and Auburn. And once Derek Mason left Auburn, I said, okay, then we got a really good shot to get him. But then those silly little lizards crawled their way into the recruitment, and Jake PYBURN decided to commit to them. You got to remember that his parents were alumni of the Florida Gators. He has ties there, and that was basically his dream school. So once they offered, it was a no-brainer. They got to him. And, I mean, it just sucks that I see this happen a lot. You don't hear a lot about a kid. I'm not going to say a lot, but I see it happen. You know, you don't hear a lot about a kid. Then Miami sends out that offer. Then all of a sudden, everybody, they come running like hyenas. They come running like hyenas. Oh, Miami just offered a prospect? Well, let me offer a prospect. And we missed out on one. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. I'm not going to try to spin this. I wanted us to get Jake PYBURN, and we did not. So it's a L for us on this one. Not saying it's the end of the world, but hey, it is what it is. He chooses the Lizards. I wish him as a young man the best. Now, I mentioned that this Kevin Steele hire was important because tomorrow is National Signing Day. And the one thing that everybody was going to use up against Miami is they don't have their OC. They don't have their DC. Well, now Miami has their defensive coordinator. So I think that does help us out. But today, SHEMAR STEWART got 2 crystal balls. You can see here in the tweet by Kane's Legacy. Shout out to him. Georgia Insider and Texas A&M Insider both dropping crystal balls for defensive end SHEMAR STEWART to Texas A&M. And then we see that you look at his Instagram and he's deleted everything off his Instagram but Miami. He's been showing a lot of love to Miami, a lot of tweets to Miami. I love Miami. So that has everybody thinking it's going to be a troll job. That has everybody thinking that tomorrow is going to be Texas A&M, and I've even heard Jackson State University. I would hate to lose out on 5-star SHEMAR STEWART. I would hate to lose out on him. But that's the game of recruiting, because I think we have a great chance. I look at what Mario has done soon as he got down here. He flew down here, he did the press conference, he put on a polo, and he went straight to SHEMAR and said, "You are our guy. You are our number one. You are our numero uno." And then he was there at 12 o'clock midnight, knocking on the door. And then, you know, we watched a video on Canesville, Footballville, where they talked to the guy who's always with SHEMAR. What did he say? You know, things are totally different with Mario. You know, we got to eat with Mario. We got to go into the coach's office with Mario. From the reports that I've heard and that I've read, and I've read a lot, and I've dialed into a lot, we've done everything we can to get this young man. So if tomorrow he decides to go to Texas A&M, if tomorrow he decides to troll Miami, I can know that we went full throttle on it. We went full throttle on it. I'm biased. I think he's going to pick Miami. I don't have any sources. I don't have any hints. All I can say is the man's tweeting about Miami a lot. The man is everything's all gravy. It seems like Mario's put the full court press. I'm going to put my crystal ball and say SHEMAR STEWART to Miami. Now, will that happen?
I hope so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see tomorrow, man. The animosity, there's been a lot of animosity on the timeline. There's a lot of Canes fans bickering at each other, bickering. You know, and I think that's because of the recent actions of what's happened. We've lost BMAC. We've lost T-Rob. Before recording this video, or, you know, a couple hours ago, we didn't have an offensive coordinator, a defensive coordinator. But now we got Kevin Steele, and tomorrow we could be adding 5-star defensive line SHEMAR STEWART, which I think would bring all the unity back with this Miami Hurricanes fan base, because there's been a lot of drama. It's been people talking about they trying to fight. They trying to meet up in the Twitter streets. You know, they calling people Twitter fingers, and they trying to throw hands. And I'm saying, guys, we're all family here. We all love the U. Can't we all just get along? And I think getting SHEMAR STEWART tomorrow could be a happy day on the timeline if that does happen. Now, I mentioned we lost BMAC. Check out the video I did on the loss of BMAC. That's going to pop on your screen. And also, guys, check me out on Twitch. I will be live talking about recruiting tomorrow on Twitch. You better follow. Peace.